Thank you to everyone for coming along to Fitness Hacks today. So this is the second session of Life Hacks presented by the City of Bunbury and in collaboration with the Southwest Sports Centre this week, as we have two presenters from the Southwest Sports Centre, our trainers Trish and Kelly, who have given up their time to present today their fitness hacks. So thank you very much, Trish and Kelly, for giving up their time. We really appreciate it. Quick introduction for me, I'm Danica. I work at the City of Bunbury in the Community Partnerships team, and I'm the Youth Officer. So we're really excited to be able to present this free online program for you guys to develop key life skills and, get to learn some stuff that's really important for adulthood. Before we begin, I just want to do an acknowledgement to country, as we acknowledge the traditional owners of this land, the Wadandi Noongar people, and pay our respects to elders past, present, and emerging. So without further ado, I'm going to stop sharing my screen and pass it over to Trish and Kelly. Just bear with us while we make this transition.
Welcome everybody. My name is Trish. I'm a personal trainer here at the Southwest Sports Centre. I have been a personal trainer for 20 years, covering numerous things to do with fitness, MMA especially. So we got the power, guys. We would like you to ask as many questions as you want. We'll be starting from beginners to intermediate to advanced exercises. Just a few that you can do outside, inside, with little or no equipment. The benefits as to why you want to do them, and the results that you're going to get as well. I'll introduce you and hand you over to Kelly.
Hi everyone, my name is Kelly. I'm also a personal trainer here at the Southwest Sports Centre. I've been involved in the fitness industry for around 10 years. I'm also a weight management coach, and I'm just going to be giving you a few hints and tips at the end about nutrition around training. So back to Trish.
Okay, so first of all, if you've never exercised before and you want to start exercising, we really need you to start gently, very, very easy. You can start with your friends. You can do this we've got 3 levels of training. Kelly will talk to you about the nutrition side of it. That's so important. It goes hand in hand with exercising. It's not about killing yourself. It's about starting at your own level. The benefits as to why you want to do it, mentally, physically, emotionally, relieving stress, making yourself feel better, empowering others. It's a radius, a huge thing that you can do. We will go through some exercises and show you technique. Technique is so important. And if you have any questions with that as well, please feel free. So we would like to go through some exercises with you. If you've never exercised before, so basically the first level of exercising is 45 minutes a day, if you possibly can, or 3 times a week. Now that can be playing footy with your friends, bike riding, skating, and then there's 5 simple exercises that we've given. You can start with them. First of all, we've got squats. Now, funny and all as this may sound, it's going to be fairly easy to do, but it's about technique. So the only piece of equipment you will need for this is a chair or a bench. The whole idea, I'm going to use Kelly as my model. So make sure that when you do sit down on the chair, that your feet are slightly forward. So have a seat first, so you can see your toes just beyond your knees. The reason why we use a chair is to initiate the hips tracking back. A lot of people make the mistake by bending the knees and leaning forward. This only puts stress on the knees and on the back. So what you really want to work on the legs and on the glutes, all the leg muscles. So we're going to push through the heels and step straight up. Now Kelly's hips go back, so we've got 2 90-degree angles when she sits down. So have a seat. So the hips track back, so she's got 2 90-degree angles between the hip and the knee and the ankle. 10 of them. When you master that, you can do it without. Always make sure that your hips go back. Your next one are push-ups. Okay? So you've got 15 push-ups. You can incorporate this after you play the game, or even before you play the game, or gone out riding your bike, or whatever it is, the 45 minutes of cardio that you do. So the push-ups can be done against the wall, They can be done against a table, or they can be done on the floor. Again, it's about the level that you start with and what you can work with. So there's no medals for being a hero and hurting yourself. So first option will be against the wall. So make sure the hands are down, in line with your chest. This is what you're working. Make sure your core is nice and tight. And we press into the heel of the palm of the hand. And pet back. Your next option can be on a chair. So now the lower you go, the more we're putting the body under a little more stress. And the last option is on the floor. Make sure your hips are down and you're not sticking your butt up in the air. You can also do this on the knees. So we've executed that. I hope there's going to be lots of questions after this, ladies and gents. Now, jump jacks are the next one. Okay? So if you don't want to do jump jacks, you can start with some high knees to begin with. It's not about, that's it. And a jump jack is exactly what it is. Jump jack. That's it. They heard that too. And then we got sit-ups. So sit-ups can be done at different levels as well. Remember, you've got your beginners, your intermediate. You know when you're ready to move on. When the exercise becomes easy, you've conditioned your muscles to that point. You've got to take it to the next level. Don't be afraid to push yourself. So a sit-up on the floor. Most common mistake made on the sit-up is people put their hands around their head and they pull from the neck. This is not correct. Fingertips at temples, elbows in. The distance of a correct sit-up is that much. So when you crunch, you track the elbows to the knee and straight down. Make sure this is nice and engaged. Yeah, so we breathe out through the mouth on the way up and in through the nose on the way down. Perfect. Now, they're the exercises that you've got. On your intermediate, aim for 4 days instead of 3, with half an hour cardio at the end. Okay, on your level, the last level, your most advanced level, you want to go 4 to 5 days and put cardio in each day. After that, I'm going to hand over to Kelly with regards to nutrition because that is so important. Now, your benefits as to why you do these, as I said earlier, you're mentally, physically, and you can also motivate. And these are great exercises because you can do them outside. You can involve your friends, and which is even better. So there's a group of you. If you have any questions, Ashley's got my email, so she'll be posting that to you. So please feel free to ask. Handing you over to Kelly. Thank you.
Okay, so it's really, really important, especially if you are training, to be ensuring that you are fueling your body in a way that you're going to be actually able to get the benefits of the exercise that you're doing. If you're filling your body full of sugary, fatty, takeaway foods, you're not going to have the energy that you need to be able to do the training that you want to do. Eating 3 main meals, 2 snacks. This allows you to keep your energy levels nice and even without getting jumps and lows throughout the day. If you skip breakfast, you're going to be fine that you're very foggy, you're not going to have the energy to concentrate, you're not going to have the energy to move and do the things that you want to do. Later in the day, you might find around 2, 3 o'clock, you get a bit of a slump, you feel like you don't really have any energy, and that's a great time to have some fruit, got natural sugars in it, gives you a nice boost for the energy to carry you through until dinner time. Drinking plenty of water, very, very important. 6 to 8 glasses a day. It's going to make your skin nice and fresh, hair really good. It's going to allow your body to heal, to flush out toxins, and it's going to give you energy alongside other stuff because that's what carries all of that energy around the body. Stops the cravings, exactly. So making sure you get a variety of food is really important. You probably all know the 5 food groups from school. And how many of you actually make sure you're eating from those 5 food groups? It's really, really important to make sure you do. That's where you get all your vitamins, your minerals, your energy from. Also making sure that you kind of limit the nice stuff. We all like chocolate, we all like takeaway, but you've got to remember that those things are full of sugar, they're full of trans fats, which are the really bad fats, and we want to make sure that we stay away from those as much as possible. They're not going to help with your overall health. The other thing that's really important is making sure you're getting enough sleep. Between the ages of 13 and 18, you need between 8 and 10 hours sleep. If you're not getting that, you're actually not getting enough sleep for the day. Now, how am I know there's a lot of you out there that go, but Mum says I can't sleep in. Go to bed a little bit earlier. Turn off your screens. Use that time to downwind and actually get that extra sleep that you need. It'll give you that energy again the next day. Pretty much, that's your basics. It doesn't have to be complicated. Eat a variety of food. Eat regularly. Save the treats for treats.
Energy,
Nice and simple.
It's nutritious. It's the nutrition side of it. It's nutritious. You gotta watch your calories. But don't get too overwhelmed by all that. You know, we really don't want you to go there just yet. You know, we don't want to start at the basics. I think you guys know what's right and what's wrong. If you have a treat, you know, 4 hours on the treadmill. Kidding. No. So, any questions? Fire them through, guys.